Yo, 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 hello, hello, my homies and fellow gangbangers. It's ya boy, the Jim Stanham, and today we're gonna be slinging dope and pimping hoes. Oh, what have I become? We're playing Hearts of Iron 4, San Andreas. I don't know why this exists, but it does. In all seriousness, GTA San Andreas is probably my favorite video game of all time. I played that in an age when I was definitely too young to be playing it, and it was sort of the game that taught young Jim Stanham what video games could actually be. So to see two of my favorite video games stitched together like this, it's bizarre, but it's pretty cool. Look how disgusted he is with me. I'm so sorry. So, as you can see, we've got all the main cast here. We've got the Grove Street families, we got the Front Yard Ballas, we got the Los Santos Vagos, we got the Barrios Los Aztecas, we've got other countries, we've got the Los Santos Police Department, we've got the Los Santos National Guard, and we've got other countries. So yeah, as you can tell, this mod's still a little bit work in progress. And we pop into the map, and look! It's the entire GTA San Andreas map. They've got, like, look how detailed all that is. I mean, once you zoom up close, it starts to look like, well, like actual terrain, but like from afar, this is just straight up the map. This is incredible. So yeah, huge props to the team. I think this is a team. It might just be one guy for all I know. Shout out to the team putting all this together. You've made something very bizarre. Oh yes, and as you can see, the ballas are split up between the Front Yard, Roland Heights, and Kilo Tre, and Temple Drive. And the Grove split up too between the Grove Street families, the Seville Boulevard families, and the Temple Drive families. And of course, we've got all the innocent town folk in the way, the Ocean Docks, LSIA, Verdant Bluffs, Commerce. There's the police, there's the Russian mob, and there's the National Guard. But I mean, obviously what we gotta play for this mod, we gotta play as the Grove, right? Led by my main man, Sweet Johnson. I bet he's got a Sweet Johnson. I mean, let's get into the game. So as you can see, that was not a fake out in this menu screen. This is real. And look, they've got victory points for Grove Street, the Johnson house, Denise's house. Just, this is such an insane amount of work. I don't know why this exists, but it's pretty cool. Now, one thing I will note that is kind of a downside, but I understand that it kind of has to happen here. If you pay attention to all these impassable terrains, yeah, this is pretty much impossible to actually navigate with front lines and stuff. So you pretty much have to either micro this war or use the garrison feature, which, like, and they've got the voices too. Anyways, yeah, it does kind of suck, but it does mean that you actually have to think about what streets you're garrisoning and all that kind of stuff. So I can understand it. All right, so things ain't looking too good in the hood, but we will defend our territory from the Ballas and the Vagos and the police, I suppose. Sadly, they do not have the game's models in here, but I'm sure if they could, they would. Oh yeah, and in addition, there's no construction and there's no production. Instead, you get your guns through gun trafficking, the black market, ammunition, probably. I don't know. And so for just the low price of 50 political power, which I'm sure they'll rebrand that at some point, you can get 20 pistols or 10 SMGs. In the future, you can get 5 AKs or 1 car. And apparently planes for some reason. But I don't know about that. As you can see, the focus trees are a little lacking, but you know, whatever. This is a work in progress. I'll give it some slack. So my clever strategy is, instead of actually going down the focus tree, I'm going to not go down the focus tree and spend all my political power on guns so that I can, oh yeah. You want to see what the divisions look like? They look like this. It is one man, one dude. It's all we got. Set up our generals, obviously Field Marshal Sean Sweet Johnson, and our lieutenant, who else but CJ. Alright, so I have 27 manpower and I'm gonna make the most of it. Just to illustrate how divided the families are. The Ballas are all in a faction together, but the families are not. We are on the same side as the Los Aztecas though, which is pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Caesar? I don't know what level of drugs you needed to be on to come up with this concept, but it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, hey, you wanna see a fast mod at 5 speed? It's so fast I can't even process what's happening. All right, Ballas, have you ever heard of this thing called encirclements? These streets is ours. All right, I've acquired enough political power. Let's buy 20 pistols. And now I can recruit 20 new gang members, which is, it's gonna be pretty handy to overwhelm all my enemies when I've got 20 and they've got like 20 total. That's so nice to just be able to fast forward whenever I need to. All right, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to micro all of this, so bear with me for a second. What do I want to do here? Let's take out the south first. All right, Big Smoke, don't betray me. I've got a plan and it can't fail. All right, now that I have more gang members out on the streets, it's time to do the focus tree. Uh-oh, it would seem I've been encircled by the Ballas. Instead of nukes, it's satchel charges. Oh, this is so stupid. God, they put so much work into this. I just don't understand why. What did they gain from this? Oh yeah, supposedly there's also a mod in the workshop that adds the radio from San Andreas in this mod. And that would be really cool, but I like having my YouTube videos up and not copyright struck. Thanks. I think they've replaced the gun sounds with the sound effects from the game too. Listen to that. I think that's from the game. That's perfect. Completed national focus. Mission passed. All right, let's save up some more guns. Quickly, we must secure the Cluckin' Bell. How else will we get our number 9s?
2 number 9s. A number 9 large.
Wait, what's that? Huh? Oh, sorry. I've been informed that meme has actually been dead for a number of years now. My apologies.
Bang, bang, ball sack, bitch.
What did you just say? I don't remember that voice line in the game. All right, we've got a new army set up. All right, Ryder. Take the sherm out of your mouth for 1 second and let's go north. Ooh. It would seem that the civilian governments are not doing so hot. They've all collapsed. Oh, Verdun Bluffs is doing good. Well, hey, good for you, Mr. Robinson. LSIA, the ocean docks. It's all going wrong for him. All right, Smoke, let's focus on going west now. CJ, you head up to Glen Park. You know what to do, CJ. It's just like that mission where you go up to Glen Park and you start the gang war. Or like the other mission where you go to Glen Park and start a gang war. And Andreas did kind of reuse a couple of missions, huh? Uh-oh, I'm running out of guns fast. The police stands against gangs. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Oh, I'm surprised the cops are actually good guys. Glad you didn't turn corrupt like some cops did. All right, I'm thinking if we can take Glen Park, we don't even need to kill Roland Heights because they're not even a major in this war. If we could just take out Kilo Trade, we got this. I got Smoke working the south. I got CJ and Ryder working the north. I think we're good. These busters won't know what hit them. Oh, they're so close. They're 94%. What other places do I have to shoot up? CJ, as usual, performing spectacularly. Oh, thank God. I was about to make a snarky, sarcastic remark about how Ryder and Big Smoke weren't doing their jobs, but we did it. Let's see how much we can take here. Well, I got almost all of it. Oh, seems I missed a spot. Whoops. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. CJ went in and swept up the place. I don't know. Hey, now we just gotta kill the Vagos and we'll be good. All right, CJ, go do what you do best. Oh yeah, it's looking real good right now. These Vagos don't have any defense. Perfect. All right. That map is looking like a whole lot of green. Alright, I should probably slow down for a bit and let my gun supply come back up. I will defend these streets from the Popo, and I'll just chill until then. Alright, the cops are on our doorstep. They have seized commerce and they're coming for us. Thankfully, Caesar and I are aligned. Let's go kill these cops. Time for a little 187. God, this all sounds so wrong coming out of my mouth. Alright, might as well move in. It is time to research drive-bys. We've already killed a whopping 4 cops in this. Oh no, sorry, we've only killed 1. Man, for all this gang violence, you'd sure think a lot more cops would be dead right about now. All right, Caesar, I don't mean to be rude, but you've completely cut me off, man. Just Give me military access so I can move through. Thanks. There is mayhem on the freeway right now. Ooh. And there's about to be even more. Research finished. Greenwood. Genius. Oh no. We've got low crack dealer activity. We gotta clean these streets. Quickly. The cops are weakened. Swarm them. This is so stupid. Oh yeah. We just took so much land there. I think this is just about over. Cops can't stop us.
You can't stop me.
Who can't?
Whatever.
Perfect. All right, there's no way we're getting like anything out of this, are we? That wasn't bad actually. All right, that's a lot of green. I suppose the last thing we gotta do is restore order to these streets. Let's start by reuniting the families. Sorry, Seville Boulevard, you are the first to go. Oh, 205 days, huh? All right, it's time to get the cheatsy doodles out. You're getting brought back into the grove. Oh, look at them swarming down the streets. Sorry, we're the only green gang allowed here. There we go. And all we could scavenge out of their hideout was one SMG. All right, Mr. Garcia. You might be wearing green, but you need to wear our green. Quick, swarm the beach. Jeez, I've lost a whopping 51 people. Man, in a game that usually lets you kill millions, having such a small body count's actually kind of nice. Oops. Didn't realize I'd made so many troops. All right, we're gonna have to bring up a field commander. Let's go with Travis Morris, why not? You'll do. This beach is so wide I can actually use front lines on it now. We've made it to that side of the beach. Quickly, take him down. Oh, finally. That was a costly war. I must have lost like 100 guys. All right, and then finally, all right, Caesar. I know we're cool in the games, but I want your territory. Hopefully this will be less painful than the Temple Drive. Ah, God, finally. And that's all the gangs exterminated. We have solidified Grove Street for life. So yeah, that's a very, very, very strange mod. I don't know why it exists, but it does. So that's pretty cool. It kind of sucks towards the end of the game when everyone can just kind of doomstack because like everyone has 1 billion political power saved up so they can just infinitely buy guns. And the manpower gets so high that you don't have to worry about it. But besides that, this is actually a pretty fun mod. I can't wait to see it develop over time to take over the whole state. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit the sub button. It really does help me out a lot, and I will see you next time. Let's start a riot.